Well, there is a common issue we hear with a lot of nomads and folks living in their vehicles, and that is stuff dealing with your taxes. I mean, really. We got Jake McCullum here. He's the homeless guy. He lives in his car in Los Angeles, and he's had a tough time the last couple weeks. A lot of emotional issues. Some of his, addiction issues are rising, and he's trying to fight them back. And he's doing okay, doing the exercise and getting out and running, dealing with life. And then, what does he get? He gets a tax bill from the IRS for 2019 underpayment of something like whatever. And they said that he owes the IRS something close to $8,000, and he's not happy about that. And he said, talk about getting punched in the face when you're already feeling down. And then that's another thing, you got to watch out for, especially all your YouTubers and folks. If you're getting income from YouTube and Patreon and wherever else, that's all got to be declared. You know what I'm saying? It's, you don't have a jobby poo, but you do have a lot of contract worker income, whatever they call that. Yeah, it's like, whatever. The IT society, whatever, it's the 1099 stuff. You got to report all that, or else Uncle Sam's going to coming over to you with his handout, huh? Well, you got some good advice there in his comments, Jake McCullum did, regarding, you can set up a payment plan with the IRS and pay what you can now. And, they usually will work with you, I don't know. What I've found is the states are much meaner than the Fed is. The federal government will work with you. Sometimes the states can be a real big BITTCH, but I don't know, man. We do know of some other well-known nomads out there that are either allegedly having tax issues or they've announced that they have had tax issues. And I'm not going to mention any names, but it is not an uncommon problem in our little realm here. You can tell he's from Idaho because he pronounces Boise right. It's Boise with a sound, not a Z sound. Anyway, we got SUVRVing here, and he is looking through somebody else's really cool no-build SUV camping setup in a suburban. Anyway, I like these vehicles where people just do the minimal build, okay? Minimal. You don't need to have a lot of wood and shelving and everything else. You just do a minimal build. You clear out the back, you put down something for a little bed, you put your little bed on it with some mattresses and some foam and some sleeping bags, and then you have some little storagey things underneath, and maybe you have a little desky poo if you need to do some work, and a fan up here. Unless you're living full-time 24/7 in these, you could probably even still do that. But I like the minimalist van builds. I really do like it. And isn't this adorable? Isn't this adorable? Anyway, check this one out. This is pretty cool. No build builds. Really good one there from SUVRVing. You got a new one from Bex Cat Herder. She is in Kings Canyon National Park in the Sequoias in the great state of California. And as always, some really nice, beautiful photography here. Then it's big trees, big trees. Yeah. Anyway, so third biggest tree on Earth. Of course, this is a road you do not want to take at high speed. And whoa! No. Drive very slowly. All right, we got an interesting video here from Story Chasing Amber. She is in Colorado. Remember, she about a week or two ago, she decided she was on the East Coast. It was too hot, too humid, too crowded, so she just bolted across the country to Colorado, where she assumed it'd be cooler and whatever. So she goes up in the mountains there. Leadville is up at 10,000 feet, which is 2 miles up. 2 miles up. And she starts to get a really bad headache, and it just won't go away, and she's feeling really, really bad, and the Advil doesn't help, and she just Eventually, she gets a little bit of food in her, feels a little better, and then she heads down about 2,000 feet to another town, Salida, I think she said, and she is feeling a bit better, although not perfect. But it is a very, and again, it's the breathing issues, it's the headache. Your heart is, has to work differently, and it's altitude, especially as, certain people are much more susceptible to altitude sickness, and older folks and folks with breathing problems and folks with underlying health conditions. So, I don't know, but she's feeling much better, at least at the lower altitude there for Amber. Then add to that the smoke from fires, plus an onslaught of mice. And, she's just gone from humidity, crowds, heat in the east, to a whole new range of problems, plus altitude sickness there in the west. It just, what do you do? What do you do? Now she says she may be heading back east again because she has some business issues to deal with. So it's called the zigzag. East, zoom to the west, and then back to the east. So lower altitude, hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. The zigzag course across the country. East, west, back and forth. Anyway, she is doing traveling. You got to hand it to her. A lot of these nomads aren't doing much in the way of traveling these days, but Amber is zigzagging across the country. Certain nomad, we don't talk about nomadic, what's his name? Derek. There he is in I think Ohio, and he had the second cat, Tara, in addition to Jax. Well, Tara takes off one day and he gets all upset because Tara's taken off. A couple hours later, Tara comes back. So he actually did pretty well in the views on this one. Better than he's been doing lately, so I don't know. I think he's decided now that he's not going to be heading to Maine like he had originally planned, and it's going to be, well, there's actually some more stuff we've heard about on his, from some of the Camo Dave News Army, that he does acquire a vehicle, and then he'll be heading back to the El Rancho there in beautiful Illinois. Hey, let's do some Pet Palooza, shall we? Send your pet pictures to camodave@gmx.com. This is Patricia's Yorkie, Trixie, who gets freaked out every time I have my yodeling pickle. If you want to see the yodeling pickle, check out my Camo Dave live chats on Saturday. But Trixie is freaked out by that. Isn't Trixie adorable? This is Cheryl's dog, Gabby. Wow, what a proud beast there, huh? And we got Betty Smith's cat, Sunny. That's right. Plenty of sun up there in southern Minnesota for Sunny. And finally today we've got Sunny Girls, beautiful doggies, Nisha and Lola. Aren't they adorable? Aren't they adorable? All right, folks. Yeah, Pet Palooza. Put Pet Palooza on the subject line. Send your pet pictures. Please make them pictures and not videos to camodave@gmx.com. Let's do some letters. Hey, Dave. Thanks for including my photo, says Old Fisherman. Yeah, we featured Old Fisherman's pet fish yesterday on the Camo Dave channel. Thought you'd get a kick out of the camo shorts and hat with my too small fishing excuse shirt on. I could pass as your older cousin. One of my mom's sisters was married to a Hughes, so who knows? And there's the Old Fisherman's picture, which we featured in yesterday's Pet Palooza. Fisherman's excuse shirt, camo pants, camo. Yeah, he's got kind of the same kind of a goatee beard that I've got. Same color pretty much. Yep. Wow. Yeah, I was talking about YouTube crybabies, how so many YouTubers now are whining and moaning. Oh, my subscribers go on other people's channels and they badmouth me. Boo hoo hoo. Oh. A certain critical channel said bad things about me, and not even bad things, just not beautiful, wonderful things. And oh, I'm so hurt. Supreme Leader says it's not that they are good actors, these people on YouTube trying to get your sympathies. It's that is that their viewers are just so insufferably stupid that they believe anything. It's YouTube, and the subscribers are delusional to think they're part of someone's life or a member of a group. Finally, you spoke about this. We do see that. You know, people seem to think that they're a family or a group, and you know, once you are on somebody's channel, you can't go to somebody else's channel. You know, it's like, yeah, as Line Screw One says, YouTube isn't real. You get it? Eye of the Beholder Inspiration says, I watch YouTube videos for the entertainment. I have my own channel, but I am not monetized, and that's by choice. I truly do it only for the fun. I have never given money to anyone on YouTube. I guess it's because I'm an old YouTuber. My first channel formed in February 2006, before people got paid for filming. Anyway, my money goes to rescue missions and the true hungry and needy. Our viewers choose their lifestyle, and yes, they film so others can see parts of the world most of us don't get to see in person. It's their choice, however. Please know I am not putting down the nomad life. There was a time I longed for the type of freedom these nomads have, but due to my own personal life circumstances, that blew my way. It hasn't happened, and that's okay. Aw. Thanks for sharing and for the chuckles. Thank you, Eye of the Beholder Inspirations. Psychman555 says, oh, come on, Dave. Here, I thought you were a shrewd YouTube entrepreneur. You're leaving money on the table. Demand a cut when these nomads play the Camo Dave was mean to me card. Ka-ching. Playing the Camo Dave was mean to me. Send me money and make me happy. I like that. Psychman 555555. Wow. The other thing I should do is I'll block people. I'll block people who say really, really nasty things about me, and then I should charge a fee like $25, an unblocking fee. You want to be unblocked on my channel? $25 to my PayPal, and I'll think about it. Lowe says, hey Dave, the roof interior of your car is ripped. Yeah, I know, okay. I do a lot of videos in my car, and what is it called? The headliner. It's that little clothy thing that goes across the top. In 2006, VW Rabbit Golfs, it all falls down. I have it duct taped up, and since I'm short, it's not actually rubbing on the top of my head, but you know, it's just one more of Little Adam's quirks. Percy's Rag says, you have to let them down easy, Dave. Some of these more fragile YouTube personalities will become filled with resentment and lash out like little whatevers over your rejection. And that's the way I see it, yeah. Volvo says there are some truly crazy manipulative people out there and here on YouTube. There are also people who have no lives outside of YouTube, and that their reality is YouTube, which, according to Line Screw, isn't reality. That's right. Let's repeat that. YouTube is not real. Polvo continues, especially when dealing with the bottom of YouTube and the people that live here. That's right. They live on YouTube. Throw in mental health issues, and it's a perfect storm of toxicity. There isn't many of who you cover here that doesn't fit into some of all of the above. Yeah. I rarely, if ever, watch Nomads anymore unless it's the Canadians and those that are not named Line Screw One, because their channels avoid that at all cost. It's just like life. Stay away from the toxic people, except to laugh at them from a distance. Marsha says, very good. Marsha, yes, she said my video today of YouTube crybabies was very good. Celebrity status on YouTube is deceptive, and it is best to see YouTubers as entertainment rather than your buddies or friends. Yeah, YouTubers. Tubers need to have a consistent stream of income and solid savings before getting on the road. Generating drama only gets you hate in the end. A good example of this. Okay, well, yeah, well, we won't read any examples because why'd you pick them out, huh? Boom, bubble, bust, repeat. Money is just so healing. Nothing will fill all the voids of my shallow soul like some sweet donations. YouTube is e-beggar ground zero. Remember the good old days when beggars just put their story up on a cardboard sign, and now you've got to put your story up on a YouTube video. And how many of these people that we've seen on YouTube started out, I'm not going to be, taking anybody's money on YouTube, and now they've got 5 and 6 different ways to send it to them, right? And then they do the whining videos. Oh, Camo Dave, he said something not nice about me. Oh, thank you for the $20. Thank you for the $10. That'll make me feel a lot better. Finally, CVB says, maybe you, Camo Dave, should start a segment where you give advice to the lovelorn. The passing of dear Abby has left an opportunity. Yeah. Look at my relationship history. I'll tell you this. I'm a solo non-nomad, a solo male non-nomad, and I'm happy about it. I'm totally happy with that. That's it, And that will give you my advice is just become self-sufficient up here, and everything will take care of everything else. It's pretty simple, pretty simple. All right, folks, thank you so much. You have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, the 6th of July, 2021. Vlog under.